the rebranding from Year of Return to December in GH took a lot out of it. Initial stages, the idea of Year of Return, now it had a lot of spiritual connection. Mm-hmm. It had a lot of meaning than December in GH.
You don't know these streets like we do.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Street is Watching. This is our editorial. Welcome to 2026. One more time. It's never. What is that? I know a video now. I did to my car. Say welcome to 2026. I'm for actually love the fact that welcome to 2026.
That's nice.
Yeah. Any bit man, welcome back to our old channel. Street is Watching.
Yeah.
It's that be I bet I will say Wafa machine now. It's gonna be a long year, bro.
This advert is proudly sponsored by
the SDA. Yes. Anyway, yatra se de na nim say de sempa na ebremo. Aqua Blue Mineral Water, my bed Africa, and of course Georg Distilleries in Pennyphone and a kind why they show we bro. You know, on this editorial, we actually free one our mind. And a little disclaimer before we start: say views and opinions on this podcast does not reflect the views and opinions of Street is Watching. But we did so see it ourselves from the ever course. And as my ever can has to do with December in GH. There's a tweet actually from Blacvolta. You know about how Blacvolta has been, influential in the blogging space and also in event space in Ghana in the recent times. Like in the past 3 years,
back to back.
Yeah, or on a niche or appeal to. And I mean, that guy has done phenomenal for himself. Like he's an amazing person. The name is Joey. We had him on the pod a couple of weeks ago. I think in December early December, we had him on the pod. And he didn't come up. We'll bring that conversation back later on. But in the tweet now, or the two Abontino, and our sparky conversation, or say, folks, let's just agree that December in GH in 2025 wasn't it. That is, as some episode in a nutshell. Episode said this year, last year, December in GH, for him. Son of episode. Now, there are issues along the line. There are event organizers who also believe said no, there be Ekoye. Who's a DJ Mensa and then a year back and forth. We have a separate session that we'll do with DJ Mensa very soon. And of course, Joey, to find out the real issue with respect to this. But let's start here from so. December in GH. This is my first time in 3 years I'm celebrating Christmas. Accra. Prior to that, I mean, camp that. But in 3 years, this is my first time at December, my own kind. And to be moving around, and I'm saying Accra because I just don't want to, finding a nice word. Let me just be as real as possible. The whole December in GH is felt in Accra.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not going to lie. Any other part of the country, please just do your own stuff. Whatever is happening here is extremely different from whatever you're experiencing on your side. I'll just be as honest with you as possible.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the first time I may experience Accra because I experience it most of the time in Kumasi. Kumasi is a different chilling when it comes to December. You're boiling now, or how you're boiling, you're boiling different in December. But when it comes to the concerts, the wild and extreme parties that you see on the social media and all that, best believe is happening in Accra. The big spenders, the
night's live.
And I got my fair share. I got to experience it like in real time last year. So I can't say December in GH wasn't it. Or more experience be before. And on bit me the atoto way because on I experience be. And on person chess or the 2 way we no But then, what makes December in GH big? And I say, what makes it it? Number one has to be events. Were there events happening in town?
Yep.
Several of them. Were there parties happening in town?
Yeah.
In fact, Blacvolta and Akasa, report the catcher said, they had over 100 parties. And more,
Wow.
over 100 parties.
Oh, yeah.
And I still, it wasn't it for him.
Minim how there were tickets sold out, where restaurants,
accommodations,
what I say, all these factors in the one who say, oh Jack, program and I say December in GH and big and I say big. Accommodation, Airbnb.
Oh, everywhere.
It went through the roof.
Yeah.
Like cost of it, minimum say be I go up and so and I so try so book Airbnb for beer. The cost of it went through the roof. Why when bookie accommodation prior to a year I'll be landed or Accra the chef. Best G-show trim say ube times 2. And Accra so now no mercy upon mercy upon. Be chauti in a more professional way.
Are they went to ya be to ya?
Case me say Ubu Sanebono. Obi yiske.
Oh, they're not.
Who they say who ye inquiry? Obi ye payment.
Obi ye payment.
When yen so to enquiry and payment.
Payment. That was simple.
Chef jina now. Sike basis here. So looking at all that, restaurants as a matter of fact, I mean again restaurant Ben am koya. Eduana for your chest I had to leave. Because there's pressure on the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it normally doesn't happen that. Okay, so I'll start mentioning names of venues. A typical example, Anisaka Airport. Killer, me say, a friend is saying, also move beer no more fresh one beer.
Yeah, no more bad.
Glass of beer.
Aye.
There be any bowl. Say bano. Because inside one number one, a choky dada. So even the traction, the nipa no kwaje kra nsan no odeba, waiter no kwaje nsan no odeba. Bra obebre to move through the crowd. And no kra nye easy. Nipa dudu e wo ba ho a mo so bu bia ni bi. Omo je nsa from. So if you are telling me that it wasn't it, I find it extremely hard to believe unless you have other KPIs that you are looking at. Another standard of measure, okay.
I think for the enjoyment of the individuals, but there's one thing I'll track it back last 2 years, year, maybe last 3 years to last 2 years, because we are talking about last year. Yeah. You see, anytime there was a big fish or figure in the entertainment world, or Beba Ghana, is it the GTA or the Beyond the Return and all those people, go and meet them at the airport. So you hear that bars alone.
Yeah.
That bars alone also pushes the event. But this time around, we had famous people here.
Lots of superstars.
Here in Ghana, but we didn't see that.
Really?
We didn't see. And you know, Sanya Mani na amasses to the hype. Because Mekai last 2 years, when was it Beyonce? When all of these people were coming, you have people go meet them at the airport with the and sometimes even some of the commentary on Bema there flies the whole vibe about December in GH.
But you don't expect to have superstars coming into one location every year. It's not like has your vacation spot or something.
But they were here. But
it's not because there was in fact the initial stages. The idea of year of return, now it had a lot of spiritual connection. It had a lot of meaning than December in GH.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie, because we mean a lot of year of returns.
Yeah.
Because now 400 years of slavery.
Yes.
And now more marking a year of return. And Ghana significantly played a role in slave trade. Looking at our castles and all that, and by geographical location alone, role a player in the transatlantic slave trade. We had a lot of things for people to come and experience and for people to come and see and all that. But December in GH, that spiritual connection, no,
It's all about enjoyment.
it is all about the enjoyment.
But we still had people come in.
Yeah, definitely they will
and
come.
also-
And if we are saying, say, for me, it went well. Another on the flip side, I can say, "Ebia uncle, you know, what didn't make it go well for us?"
No, you will be, but to you, who is it?
If, to me, on the artist side, I think the only part uncle here is the government side. On the event promoter side, I think they did well.
Yeah,
it
sold
went well
out
for
shows,
them.
lots of sold out
On
shows.
the artist side, it also went well for them. But on government side, no, what did we see?
As in say, to me, a lot of
Their influence.
Oh, but they did a lot. They did a lot to support a lot of events. I will talk about Beamfest. The role that they played in making sure Beamfest happened.
Oh,
And Beamfest, you can't say. I mean, when we are doing our top 5 events of the year,
definitely,
you can't say any.
Take it out.
In fact, top 3
is in.
Definitely, me in my list. Me can will be there, but in my list, definitely be one. So government also played a role. That is what I'm saying. Say the connection between year of return or the transition between year of return and December is GH. No, I think there's something missing in there. That if say at the end of the year, a report, when they are filing a report, when GTA is filing a report, now Ombeche said we've recorded a decrease in foot traction during December.
Yeah.
Mind you, Ghana is top 10 when it comes to spending of tourists in a year. But when it comes to foot traction of tourists in a year, you're the number 13. What I say? So they don't come here that much because we don't have things for them to experience all year round.
Yeah.
And that was the role of the Black Star experience, to generate a calendar that is going to attract people to come into Ghana all year round. But also the last one, no, it leaves a little to be talked about. And as a design, in fact, GTA, it is the culture. You know, we'll talk about them. But what I experienced, unless of which then that would be very, very extreme. The parties were still ending at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Video back with this Instagram model. I did something Adiza. Something Adiza Sankofa. I said, Kuya Bagay and I say, video be on free about at 10 a.m. As I feel no abo. Opie, no.
I feel no
abafi.
That's the end of the day. That's yes, to you.
Exactly. So, they be what I say. That is what I'm trying to ask.
What Zil in regards to what you were saying, sir, because maybe we didn't meet. And at least a buyer this year, no. So these are not new, and they are not new to Ghana. Is it Burna Boy? Is it Davido?
Yeah.
And I said, which of the name? They have regulars here. They be internet. They be na sebi. Yeah, expect to say because question more apple. King. It can happen like that. So what I say.
Now some manifest question Burna Boy.
And
I don't manifest.
Oh,
I mean, I've not seen it.
I've not seen it.
You've not seen it?
I've not seen it.
Manifest was part of the entourage that met Burna Boy.
Oh, nice.
I mean, they have songs together, so.
Auntie Nada na mekanze munyina mo yi mani.
No.
Okay. That's as the officer pass share concert.
Y'all got issues with manifest.
No.
Why would we have issues with manifest?
Aye, man.
Manifest now because I'm cramming and catch it. Into me,
Oh, he was at Samini Experience, though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he performed, right?
He performed at Samini Experience.
Nice one.
And with what you're saying, I totally agree with Slim because almost said these diasporans want to feel connected. They want to feel welcomed. Say, oh, Abia, after long years, I'm coming home to something specially designed for us to come here. And that was what was bringing a lot of them here because of feeling, oh, Anya ye krano, me call Abia Ghana. You know, they've designed a special program, a year of return after so many years of slavery, being, you know, in another man's land. Most of the time you see what they go through, black people style racism near there. So at the end of the year, they want to come home and feel this kind of connection with their people, with their, with that ancestral background, you know. And that has been taken out of it. And you see, and I had to say, going on a normal, regular vacation. Which you could do at any time.
I think that is the thing too that draws lots of money for Ghana.
Okay,
Now,
so
Just come and enjoy.
no,
the whole point is to
you need a pull factor.
Mm-hmm.
Pull factor now a lot of superstars when we had
Gabriel Union,
Oni Dwayne Wade, we had Steve Harvey. I mean, these are people. These are super mega superstars and super nebans and mega ba. Super mega star and mega super.
Mega super.
Yeah, just omu heavy. These are like big celebrities. So, like, they became ambassadors for the country.
Yeah. And also they felt comfortable because they were welcomed in a certain way.
Yo, we had Dave Chappelle, we had Chance the Rapper, we had one Amber. Who?
Everybody.
Good. But all of them, the meaning to their trip was to connect to their root. If it's about the wild parties, they throw wilder parties where they are from. You get it? They throw wild, like extremely badass parties. What you say? They be na obey ha but the meaning to their trip, most like the meaning to their trip would be the spiritual connection to their root. And that role can only be played by the government.
Yes.
A government, and I said, because individuals can't really play that role. Yeah, well, individual travel and tour, whatever. Yeah. And their job is just to take you to the site and give you meanings to whatever you are seeing there, interpret it to you, form the story or give you the story and then now they are coffee. That is their job. But imagine if at the airport, there's maybe a GTA something. Baby.
What you
understand? Turn these story sites to you. To me, the rebranding from Year of Return to December in GH took a lot out of it. And if we are not careful, say, Muhun a dropper, and I'm just saying it because I've not experienced other years. Maybe the dope, mommy. What I saw, it was dope. But more kase, who be more kase.
Where the uncle,
you see, the thing is, proud to last year, no. That let me be a little political here. We had is it KOD come to make commentary about Detty December and all that. And when we cast our mind back to 2 years, 3 years, now that Detty December phrase alone was something that attracted people to come to Ghana. This we are. I said, Tom BB. You need to advertise something to somebody to bring them to bring the person here. Yeah, you're in charge of the diaspora. And I'm like, well, that's not his office. Now you have a platform. And you as the individual, you boldly say you're not a fan of Detty December. Whilst your job is to make the country attractive to get people from the diaspora to come to Ghana and come and spend. And as come and have a feel of Nyama Yeye or Ghana. So that statement alone, if you ask me, it also affected the whole Detty December. Because see, Ghanaians December Yebe party on the normal. That is what we saw.
It was happening everywhere in the city. Like in the country.
Yes.
Everywhere in the country. I know folks, I know event organizers in Sunyani. One of my boys them big event or more organizing or Sunyani Blokum. And yeah, it's a big event. Tamale, Bombs nightclub, any other nightclub, Nimwo, Borgahone. Yeah. It was big, like it's big, the whole Ghana. It's not just Accra. Just that the whole feeling was everywhere.
Ghana, everybody had a vibe. From January to November, not December, we would just party.
Exactly.
The only X factor, the previous times, allowed the introduction of the Diasporans. Now, say if this year,
and the foreign girls are about this trip now. That's not what you're saying.
Oh, foreign girls, they came. Foreign girls came. Afro Future, bro.
They came.
A
whole lot.
I say Afro Future Soul. And then I make us say that thing where we used to welcome them when they come. also brought some interest in it because Ubeko Ebia Afrofuture, for an example, Oko backstage, the people you see there, you ask yourself, say, are these people here in Ghana?
No, they are not here.
But last 3 years, no, their arrival will even announce to you, BBC, Nipa say, Ewaha. Imagine if Steve Harvey knew mobile any no. They just came and passed through the airport without having people consciously meeting them. Any motivation commoner. It wouldn't have sparked that heavy Detty December. That's that heavy December in Ghana conversation. But now, it went well, but it has been 10% low.
Only say 10%.
10% low because the individuals, our artists did well. Events promoters also did well. But government, bro,
almost like a little bit.
This year, no, Diasporan said buy like public figure being a maybe now we need
Michael
to welcome them.
But they are already people who are in the system.
Michael
Blackson, Chance the Rapper.
Fabulous was in Ghana.
Fabulous.
Busta Rhymes.
I think Fabulous in the first time.
The first time.
Busta Rhymes, Beanie Man.
Oh, there were some people back there.
Who?
Oh.
Fake. ASAP. ASAP?
Yeah. No.
ASAP was here.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were all in America's Afrofuture backstage, bro.
Oh, okay. ASAP Fergie.
Oh, but
from the ASAP mob.
Yeah.
Also count.
People that came to Ghana, Yamana, like flats and
so the issue then is the main reason why most of them came, and main reason why most of them came in the first edition was the spiritual connection.
Yeah.
Last year, Anna Gabriel on a year interview, and she did not even talk about the wild parties and all that. On the other podcast, there was a Chance the Rapper Marco Khan about the extreme wild parties and all that. Only Dave Chappelle, money, like they were having a good time and all that. The spiritual side of her narration is what caught the international media attention and everybody.
Yes.
So I believe it should be a dilute as the years go by. If we dilute it, we'll lose it. If we dilute it and dilute center on just the parties, that is where now friend is saying, I'm on for best at I'm on for in the nightclubs. And we saw a video of a guy on they were complaining the whole December. Also do a gate fee.
Still
complaining. Also gate fee 200. Now what's like the table 4,000.
4,000.
And they say also on the table.
On the
table they call club home. Also
on pencil.
Some on the
table that's it.
On the table that's it. It's some of the things that we just need to pay close attention to before it loses substance, because it can't just be about the parties.
And also, let me ask you, Afrofuture, is it who is the organizer? Is it for government?
No, government doesn't have any. It's a private entity.
So, and this organizing me event as an maybe an Afrofuture organizer, my organizing me event. How I welcome my guests, that's my business. Into the kind of people that brought these people into the country are responsible for the welcoming at the airport.
Yes.
Every government and other people be crying said these people are coming.
Okay.
Into it is the job of Yehu Fantamoja or by your friends and Bim PR Vida Ekokoshia Pisco and we know Kokoshia a video to honor. But be not these other people that were coming to these shows, They are the organizers decided.
So the GTA, that is why the GTA,
thank you,
that data say event ben and
why
and so neighbor. That internet I didn't you can't as I see the role of the government. And in fact, for this government, I was a dedicated group and as an agency to ensure apart from the GTA
experience.
Or Black Star experience to ensure your position because listen, Ghana through entertainment, and I will just be as real with you guys as possible. GTA from I'm a Ghana GTA is like the fourth earner of foreign exchange.
Yeah.
the festivities, are peaking into the number 4. It's crazy. So you need to take it serious.
Yes.
I mean, what hurts say we be dedicate a friend saying or staff nibi.
That's like 4 people, Munjina Airport. And now the list, see, there's a calendar.
Say we ba if we more artists na beba da bay. We more superstars na beba da bay. Omo airport or na ma welcome omo party. We are flying it. You are doing all these things.
Last 3 years was the last 2 years. It wasn't government organizing events in now, but they tapped into it.
They tapped into it.
So what happened?
Say, apart from that, to ensure that the meaning of December in GH, enquire party government can take it upon himself to have to give them a tour, like an experience of these friends saying.
Diasporan some baga.
Amo bano. O de form ko castles no, form ko say. Ba ku bi na mo ye baby am say am ko have a spiritual bath no. I've forgotten the name of the place. Form ko ho. Inti all those omo ba as artists omo be perform and as omo ba superstars we omo be perform omo event as you. But when they are leaving, they become ambassadors of the country. And that is where the issue is. Let's just hold it right here. Now, we are say about analyze events course in December in GH 2025. December in GH 2025. Analyze these events in India. But for now, coming to the comment section, let me know. Events at a course baby was the December in GH a big one for you? December in GH 2025 was it a big one for you? And I say a fall short kakra for who? Ane uncrofo my in the comment section. For now, keep it real. Because when you say street, definitely we are watching.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.